Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Unscaled Travel Show. I'm Jeremy Long, the Full Metal Traveler, and my co host and co explorer, as always, Spicy Amy.
I don't know how spicy I am, but yes, I'm Amy.
Well, we are, we're talking this episode all about Christmas. Christmas is one of those holidays. It's kind of, it's spread all over the world. In most places, they celebrate some form or fashion of Christmas. But specifically, we're talking about Christmas in Las Vegas. This is where we record our shows. This is where we do our thing. And over 50 million people a year visit Las Vegas annually, and a lot of them come around the holiday season, especially around Christmas. And so we thought we would answer some questions. If you are headed to Vegas for Christmas time, we wanted to get out in front of it and say, hey, look, there are places that you go that you can see the best lights and the best spectacles. And then there's other places you can bring the kids and see Santa Claus, meet Santa Claus, get pictures. And it's just a lot of fun for families and whether you have kids or don't have kids or anything else, it's just a lot to see and do and take in. So we thought we'd help you out a little bit because we care about you. We think you're special, and and
And
you
we,
go ahead. Yeah,
oh, I was going to say, we love the holidays too. So living in Las Vegas, we may not do Christmas like some people where they don't live in the desert do Christmas, but Vegas does Christmas over the top like they do everything else. So we have found the best places to put you in that Christmas holiday spirit around the city.
yeah,
And we
and
want to share them.
absolutely. And we'll start with where some of the best places you can see Christmas lights. Now, people love Christmas lights. It's one of the big reasons, one of the big draws of the holiday, the flashing and twinkling lights. And to be honest, Vegas has twinkling lights all year round. But this is where it gets really special, and you're filled with love and warmth and adult beverages and things like that. And so you start seeing more and more lights. This is actually really good because on our website recently, fullmetaltraveler.com, Amy, you've gone ahead and you've laid out a few of your favorite places around the city to catch some of these twinkling lights and special places you can go with your family and loved ones. Why don't you kick it off for us?
Yeah. So we have kids. This is something we do every year is go around the city and look at Christmas lights because it seems like less people are putting lights on their houses. So you have to kind of go find those more commercial areas. But Vegas has quite a few places that you can go and look at Christmas lights. And probably the most well known is glittering lights at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Mm.
We've gone a few times. It has been a couple of years. I do think we're going to go back this year, but you tell me, what do you think of glittering lights?
It's a really fabulous event. It's one of these things where it's now popping up more and more in places around the United States where you can just drive through. You don't ever have to leave your car. And it's about, I want to say, a mile and a half or 2 miles, maybe even longer than that, of light displays.
Yeah. I think they said it's right over 2 miles, and they've added something this year. So, as a parent, usually somebody's driving and you don't get to really partake in the whole experience like everyone else is because you're having to make sure you don't hit the car in front of you, right? For that reason, they now do what they call the Santa tram, where you can pay to ride on a tram that's pulled by a truck. The whole family can go on it, so nobody has to drive. You can all actually enjoy the lights together. Same cost as driving through yourself.
I like that.
So
That's a
I
great
do too.
idea. Yeah, I mean, the last time we went, I think it was before they had this, and
Mm,
someone had to, just like you said, someone missed out. They didn't get the entire show, um, and this really kind of solves that problem. And I do think they still have things like hot chocolate and goodies like
yep.
popcorn and things like that to buy at the beginning of the at the entrance, basically, so you can
Yeah.
go around. And it really is kind of this, like, it'll take you an hour or so to get through all this. It's a really nice way to spend some time with the family.
It really is. And then if driving through Christmas lights is something people like, another drive-through Christmas display is Rockin' Christmas at M Resort. This light show is put on by the World of Illumination. So they do this several places across the country, these big light shows, and it's all set to music. And it's the animated ones where the lights are synced to the music and you drive through it. And this one too is over a mile of lights and animatronics and music. And it's, again, when you drive through, it's in the parking lot of the Elm Resort, which, if you're not familiar with Vegas, is kind of going out of the city towards Los Angeles. So if you're coming in from Los Angeles, you probably see it on your way into the city. But it's another, it says it's a mile-long drive-through of over 1 million Christmas lights and hundreds of moving displays all set to music.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be off of Highway 15, coming in or out of town. I mean, you can't miss it. It's one of the first casinos you'll see entering the city or leaving. I guess the last one you see. But the M Resort, I mean, I haven't been to this one, but I really want to go. I
I
like it when
know,
they
I
set it
know.
to rock music and everything. So who wants some Pantera with their Christmas?
Well, another one that's kind of newer is the Enchant Christmas at the Las Vegas ballpark. And you and I
Ooh,
were just talking about this one last night, actually, because we were over by the ballpark and you could see them setting up the lights. And this one is interesting because it's not just Christmas lights. They set the Christmas lights up in a maze. So you're walking through the Christmas lights, but they also have an ice skating rink or an ice skating trail, I guess, a Santa's Landing where Santa is at, and you can go talk to Santa. They have a whole village with shops and food,
okay.
and they also do like crafts and special activities. And I think, it's more of a whole evening as opposed to just going to look at lights. But that's kind of their claim to fame is the light spectacular maze that you walk through.
Yeah, I've looked at the Las Vegas ballpark now for the last couple of years, and it is a spectacle. It is
Yeah.
one on a grand scheme because and I've seen video of it and pictures of it, and it is, I mean, millions and millions of twinkling lights and a really great show. From what I hear, is just being able to go and experience the Las Vegas ballpark in itself. This is where the
Yeah.
minor league team, the Aviators, our Las Vegas Aviators play. This is the minor league team for the Oakland Athletics baseball team. So, or currently Oakland Athletics baseball team.
Yeah.
What else? We got Rockin' Christmas at Emory Resort. We got Enchant Christmas at Las Vegas Ballpark. Glittering lights.
Yeah. So another one, and I want us to go to this one because we've never made it out there, is Mystic Falls Park at Sam's Place.
Mm,
So Sam's Place Hotel and Casino has this huge 10-story atrium in the middle of the entire property, and it is a park. And every night they have a laser show in there throughout the entire year. But at the holiday time, they cover everything in Christmas lights. They have fake snow that comes down during the laser show. They have a Santa out there on the weekends. It's just this kind of magical experience that it looks like you're in a park with a waterfall.
mm.
So, and it's completely free. It's the first one we've mentioned that there is no cost to go there. You
It,
can just walk into the atrium, into the park at any time and see this.
yeah, free is great in Vegas. Not too many free things you can do, even though there are a couple on our list. But this is one of them. I think I've wandered into the Mystic Falls before at Sam's Town. I think I was watching boxing or something. They have a lot of events at Sam's Town. It's on the east side of the city. It's like an old school locals casino, but Mystic Falls is fun to visit year round. So around Christmas time, I can only imagine how wonderful this place looks.
Right. From the pictures, it looks fantastic.
Hmm.
And it's something they do every single night out there with the light show, 3 different times, 2 or 3 times a night, depending on if it's weekday or weekend. So lots of opportunity to get out there and see the laser show every night, holiday or not. But at the holiday time, they do make it just a little more special.
Nice. All right. When we come back, we're going to continue on, giving you some great places to check out Christmas, twinkling lights, and meet Santa Claus here in Las Vegas. This is the Unscaled Travel Show. We'll be right back.
Unskilled Travel Show is brought to you by Diamondback Land Surveying. For all your land surveying needs, contact Diamondback Land Surveying at 702 823 DBLS.
Welcome back to the Unscaled Travel Show. It's Jeremy Long, the Full Metal Traveler. For all of our past interviews, all of that good stuff, fullmetaltraveler.com. Check us out. We always love to hear from you too. Drop us an email. Let us know you're listening. You know, you look good today. Is that a new hat? Okay. We're talking about favorite places around Las Vegas to do Christmas. We're talking twinkling lights, seeing all the pretty things, all the pretty horses. That's a movie. And meeting Santa Claus at some point. You definitely want to do that. And so we were talking about kind of old school things. I want to say old school, long-standing traditions like glittering lights at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We talked about Enchant Christmas at the Las Vegas Ballpark, which is fairly new and really exciting because that ballpark, number one, is beautiful, especially for a minor league baseball park. I think it's the most expensive minor league baseball park in the country, and it's beautiful. So imagine that all Christmased up with millions of twinkling lights. And then rockin' Christmas at the M Resort. The M Resort is on the south side of town. It's on off of Highway 15. Whether you're coming into town or leaving, going out to maybe LA, you know, the M Resort is beautiful in itself. So you add Rockin' Christmas, another one of these. Is that you said that was a drive-through joint, right?
Rockin' Christmas is a drive-through also. It's in one of the back parking lots of the casino. So, and it from what it looks like in the pictures, we have not done this one. We plan to in a couple of weeks when they
Mm-hmm.
open.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it kind of circles back and forth. So it is a mile long, but you're not driving in a mile straight. So it's kind of very concentrated in this one parking lot, and you sort of switch back and forth through it. So somebody does need to be paying attention while they're driving and not looking at lights. Just FYI. But you can go to our
Sorry,
website.
thinking
We
about something
did
else.
write all this up along with the prices for tickets for each of these places, links
Mm-hmm.
to buy your tickets. We put in the dates and the times. So go to the website fullmetal.com, fullmetaltraveler.com, sorry, and look up best places to see Christmas lights in Vegas, and you can get all the information you need on the website.
We also mentioned, of course, Mystic Falls Park at Sam's Town. Mystic Falls is an area inside of Sam's Town Casino, which is on the east side of town, more headed out to Henderson. It's decorated and they do a light show year round there. But at Christmas time, it really comes alive and it's really something fantastic. And best of all, Amy, what is it?
It's free.
It's free in Vegas. You don't hear that too often. And so, you know, that is one of the great things about it is that, you know, it's a little, Sam's Town is more of a locals casino than it is, you know, it's off the strip and everything, but there aren't too many places you're going to get really great entertainment like this, a really great enchanted Christmas setting, and it be 100% free. Go there, bring the kids, bring the, I don't know if they allow dogs, bring the dog, bring the lizard, whatever you got on hand, do that. So let's continue on. A few more places. Now, keep in mind, this is Las Vegas. So you go into any casino, you go into almost every place downtown, you're going to have some kind of Christmas thing. We're giving
Mhm.
you our very favorite, our top ones that you really don't want to miss. And some of these, again, stretch back years and years, and some of them are fairly new. So let's continue on.
Right. So another one, it's not free, but it's pretty close, is the Ethel M Chocolates Cactus Garden.
Oh,
If you've never been,
yeah.
they have this lovely cactus garden outside of the facility, which you can go in. You can see them making chocolates. You can do chocolate tastings, buy chocolate. It's wonderful. We've done it several times. You have to go. But at Christmas, because it's Vegas and we put Christmas lights on everything, they cover the cactus garden in over a million lights. I guess a million is kind of that magical number because a lot of these places say we have over a million lights. But all the cactus garden is covered in lights. It is not free, but it is $2 a person. And those $2 do get donated to the Three Square Food Bank here in Las Vegas. So it's a great cause to donate to. And once you're there, you can wander around. They also do have for sale their famous hot chocolate because it is Ethel M chocolates. You
Oh,
have to have it.
so great.
And then they have a Santa out there for photos, and then they also have food trucks out there for, if you want to grab a snack while you're wandering around. Cactus with Christmas lights.
Hey, there's no better way to do Christmas in the desert, right? That's like your
Right,
most
right,
authentic place to do Christmas in the desert. And Ethel M, of course, the chocolate is worth the trip alone. And then on top of
right.
that, you get a million Christmas lights, which, we are kind of snobby here. If we're like, you have 999,000 lights, we don't want no part of it. We require at least a million Christmas lights in our decorations here. Okay, so the Ethel M Cactus Garden, which has been around for years, and the couple of dollars that you have to chip in to see the garden go right back to the community in a great way. So it's very,
Right.
very much worth it. Talk about another great
Uh,
opportunity here.
Another one, just what you said, the magical forest at Opportunity Village. So if you don't know about Opportunity Village, they help over 3,000 disabled people with disabilities in the area, and so every year they put on it's basically a winter festival. So there's lights, there's rides, food vendors, and they've been doing this for over 30 years. And all the money does go back into the Opportunity Village. So it's pretty much a whole mini park that you theme park that you can go to for Christmas, covered in holiday lights. So even if you don't want to ride the rides, you can just go look. There is a cost to get into inside of it because going. It's a fundraiser for Opportunity Village, but it's a pretty unique experience also because of where it's at and what they do. And so it's just a great thing to go to, you know, even if you're not really into holidays. Hey, go and support a local charity.
Another great reason to go out, and hey, it's that time of the year, right? You want to be charitable throughout the year, but especially around the holiday season, that's when we think of others, think of people
Right.
with different needs. And finally, I know one of our very favorite places to go, and it draws millions of visitors every single year by itself, which is crazy. But I know it's one of your favorite places.
It really is. So, and this is not technically a Christmas holiday light display, but the Bellagio Conservatory and Botanical Gardens, they have four to five different displays every single year, but the holiday display is one of a kind. You have to go see this. It's all made out of different living plants that they showcase, and it's just gorgeous, and again, completely free to go in and see this.
Completely free. I never thought completely free and the Bellagio would be in the same sentence. No offense to the Bellagio, you just don't find many free things there because it's an ultra luxury hotel and resort here in the city. So there you go. Some great places, some free, some not, some give back to the community. Regardless, you should go check all of them out. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about where you can go meet Santa Claus. Yes, the Santa Claus. He makes his rounds throughout the city. I know you're excited. I am too. It's the Unscaled Travel Show. We'll be right back.
Unscaled Travel Show is brought to you by Diamondback Land Surveying. For all your land surveying needs, contact Diamondback Land Surveying at 702-823-DBLS.
All right, welcome back to the Unscaled Travel Show. I'm Jeremy Long, the Full Metal Traveler, here with my co-host Amy, and we are talking about Christmas in Las Vegas. We get over 50 million visitors every single year. A lot of them come for our holidays, especially Christmas. Now, given that we are Las Vegas, you can walk into almost any casino, any building in the city, and you're going to find a different Christmas scene or scenario. You might run into Santa Claus. We have the list of where he really is, not the fake ones. We got the real ones. Okay, for the kids, we just give you a nice little list of where you can go to see all the glittering lights. including the place called Glittering Lights at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. But we also wanted to touch base and give you the opportunity to see Santa Claus, especially if you have little ones or you're just a kid at heart. They won't let me sit on Santa's lap anymore. He has a restraining order against me, but that's okay. It has nothing to do with you. So some of these places, Amy, I know you also wrote a list for our website, fullmetaltraveler.com, where you can go see the lights and you can see Santa. And a couple of the places double up. They do have appearances from Santa himself. So what are those places real quick?
Right. So if you are wanting to get photos with Santa, Enchant Christmas at the Las Vegas ballpark does offer photos with Santa. Glittering Lights has the Santa tram. That Santa is actually available for photos
Nice.
after the tram completes. Mystic Falls at Samstown, where we were just talking about, they will have Santa on the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, starting the
Okay.
day after Thanksgiving
All right.
and going up until Christmas Eve, I believe. He'll be there in the evenings. You can have your photo taken with Santa at Mystic Falls. And also, there is a Santa at Ethel M. Holiday Cactus Garden available for photos. Saying that, there's a few other places you can go and get your picture taken with Santa. And some of these even do pet pictures with Santa too, which I
Oh,
think is
okay.
adorable. Bring your little guy in his sweater, go put him on Santa's lap.
Come on, Cooper. Come on, Cooper. Tell Santa what you want for Christmas. Let's talk about. Okay, let's kick off with one of those. Let's kick off where you could bring your pet, your fur baby, to go see Santa Claus.
So, I mean, I think about when we were kids and even before that, but when you thought of Christmas time and pictures with Santa, you probably think the same thing I do in the middle of a mall. You
Yeah,
shopping all
yeah.
around and a big display in the middle, and there's Santa plopped, and there's a line of children waiting
And
to have their
Santa
picture.
smells like booze, and kids are crying, and yeah, I mean it's fond memories for all of us.
Well, so I'm glad to know that the tradition is still alive. There are several malls, several malls in the Vegas area, some indoor malls, some outdoor malls that do offer the Santa photo experience.
Yeah.
Most of them do have appointments for you to bring your pet. I will say a lot of these, they say uh, advanced reservations are not required, but they are encouraged. A, to cut down on how long you have to wait in line. B, if you are bringing a pet, just to kind of make that a more seamless experience.
Mm.
So, kick it off. Galleria at Sunset Mall. They have a Santa. He does absolutely take photos with furry friends, and they also have a day. And this is something I didn't even consider, but they call it a sensory Santa, and I think it is a Santa for children who have hearing or speaking issues. So there are certain days that they have Santas available that can communicate in other ways with your loved one who may want to see Santa. Fashion Show Mall on the Strip also has a Santa.
Mm.
Very similar setup where they do want you to make reservations if possible, but they will take a walk-up guest. All of these places have a photographer there on site, and you can purchase packages. So
Nice.
that is nice to know because some of the places we mentioned photos with Santa are available, but they are not professional photos. You take your own photo with Santa, but the ones in the mall do all have a professional photographer there. So if you go to our website and you look at the article, best places to get photos with Santa, it will tell you which ones you need to take your own picture and which ones have a photographer and the cost of the photography packages
Now,
too.
do you get a professional photographer for the pet photos, or are you just taking pictures of the?
There is a professional
Thank you.
photographer for your
Thank
pet
you.
photos. Yes.
To see
Yep.
like 3 kids in line to see regular Santa, 800 dogs and their owners to see pet Santa. So we use a reservation method so we can get out of there because
Yeah.
it's
Oh, A few more of the district at Green Valley Ranch. So, Green Valley Ranch is another kind of locals casino, and they have a whole shopping district outside of it. They have a very, what they call Santa's Cottage, is in their courtyard, and he is there every day, starting day after Thanksgiving and going until Christmas Eve when he has to get back up to the North Pole. He's there ready to take pictures with you or your fur baby, and they do have the professional photographers there. Also, uh, we where we were just last night, downtown Summerlin, they have Santa Chalet, and we did get a few pictures of. They had just finished building Santa Chalet. We got a few pictures, so we'll put those up on the website for you guys. Same thing, you can make reservations or you can walk in, but they do suggest that you make reservations because the lines can be very, very long. If your child is maybe a little shy, a lot of these places, downtown Summerlin included, has a Santa mailbox outside where you can just drop a letter to Santa. The great thing about the Santa Chalet and mailbox at downtown Summerlin, if you include a return address, your child will get a personalized letter back from Santa.
What?
So fantastic.
Where does he find the
And
time?
I don't know. And the great thing about that one too, for every letter that's received, a dollar will go to the Goody Two Shoes Foundation, up to $2,500. And Goody Two Shoes Foundation, uh, sorry, it it donates shoes to local children
Hmm.
who have been, you know, maybe at some type of disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's great. So, encourage your child or your pet to write a letter to Santa Claus, drop it off there. You get a dollar donation up to $2,500 to Goody Two Shoes, which it helps disadvantaged kids. Uh, so, great things all around, right? So, it's just like going to see the lights at maybe Opportunity Village or the S01 chocolate, well, not chocolate, chocolate garden, the cactus garden. I keep thinking about the chocolate. But the Santa Chalet is beautiful. They set it up outside, and it's right in the middle of downtown Summerlin, which is a great shopping center in the Summerlin community. And it's a lot of fun. It's fun to just go by, even if you don't have kids. It's fun to see all the families go out and really just make a day of it to go see Santa Claus, drop off their letters and everything. Man, it's a great time of the year. I love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do too. And this isn't every single place that Santa is going to be and you can get your photo with him.
Hmm.
There are other places that will pop up as we get closer to the holiday season, but these are kind of those tried and true locations. But do check back at our on our website. We will continue to add more locations as we come across them. But probably the most unique one that
Mm.
I think, it's not technically in Las Vegas. It is in Boulder City, which, if you're familiar with the area, it's just a little drive,
A
not too
little
far.
drive. Yeah,
But it is the North Pole Express at the Boulder Railroad Museum,
that is a mouthful.
and the it is a mouthful, yes. And what you get for this is it's a 90-minute event, is what they call it, but it is a train ride. It's a vintage restored rail car, and you get to ride the train. A lot of people think of it as like the Polar Express. Santa is on the train with you, and they have story
What?
time, they have hot cocoa and cookies, and they drive you out to kind of what they call Santa's rail yard, where you get to look and see some
Sign me up. Sign me up.
other yeah.
Keep it right here. It's Unscaled Travel Show. We're talking Christmas in Vegas.
Unscaled Travel Show is brought to you by Diamondback Land Surveying. For all your land surveying needs, contact Diamondback Land Surveying at 702-823-DBLS.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Unscaled Travel Show. It's Jeremy Long and my co-host, as always, Amy. We're out here talking about all the fun things to do in Las Vegas if you happen to be visiting Las Vegas for Christmas. Believe it or not, Las Vegas is quite the destination for families wanting to take holidays, somewhere else, especially around Christmas time and everything. We get a ton, millions upon millions of visitors every holiday season. So we thought we'd get ahead of it and tell you some of our favorite places to find the best twinkling lights and places you can find Santa Claus, the real one, and meet him and take pictures with him and like exchange Bluetooth information. I, I don't know what that means.
What?
Whatever the kids say. You can find him on Instagram. Things like I don't know Bluetooth information. That's has nothing to do with anything. When we left off, you were talking about the North Pole Express in Boulder City as one of the places you can meet Santa Claus, interact with him, ride the train with him. Which Boulder City is the gateway to the Hoover Dam. For those that may not be familiar with our area, so you can go see the Hoover Dam and then see Santa Claus. Very cool afternoon. Uh, but there's a few more places that you can meet Santa Claus and actually get pictures with him, and be buddies on YouTube and subscribe to each other.
Yeah, so the few other places that we have, it these places, yes, you can get photos with Santa, but these are almost more experiences. One, it's kind of a little not funny, but Bass Pro Shop. And if you've never been to the Bass Pro Shop here in Las Vegas, it's connected to the Silverton Casino, which has this ginormous fish tank in the center that they do live mermaids in there. So it's already a fun thing for like kids to go see. But apparently Bass Pro Shop does Christmas like no other fishing hunting store does. I don't know. I don't know how to word it. I mean, you and
I
I
didn't
have
know
been in there.
where were you going with that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
I mean, you and I have been in there, and I was surprised because I'd never been in a Bass Pro Shop that had all these large aquariums in it and these like wildlife displays.
Hmm.
But they decorate all that for Christmas, and then they kick it all off with a parade through their parking lot where they bring Santa in, and then Santa's there available for pictures. So this is more than just a come get your photo with Santa. This is a whole
A whole
Christmas
thing.
experience.
Wow. Bass
I
Pro
know.
Shop. You can pick up some
I was
bait, some
surprised.
tackle, and meet Santa Claus. Get some deer feed. Get that urine they spray on themselves, and meet Santa Claus. Some reindeer, but don't bring your shotguns. Don't bring those.
Please don't.
Not what
No.
the reindeer are easily spooked. So you don't want to do that. So Bass Pro Shop, which is great. Silverton Casino, like you said, has you said live mermaids as opposed to the not live mermaids that they have swimming around there. But they do
Whatever.
mermaid shows. The kids love it, and they make little hearts in the sand and everything. We've stood out there and we've watched it. It's really fun. The kids love it. So a great place for families to go and interact, or for the spouse who loves everything camo, go to Bass Pro Shops. It's fun, and it's a huge store. It's a
It
bigger
is.
one. It's not the biggest one they have, but it's bigger. Okay, and you said there's a what, one or two more places?
Another yes. So Town Square, which is how would you how would you phrase it? An outdoor
Yeah, it's
mall?
an outdoor
I don't
mall, kind of like downtown Summerlin.
Right, right. So they do what they call holidays at Town Square. They do have a Santa out there. You can get your photos taken with him. But on the actual town square that the entire shopping center is built around, they do throughout the year, they'll do movies on the square, other fun family type of events during the holiday season. They have snow on the square and they actually make snow almost every night out there. So your kids in the desert can go play in the snow. I
That's fun.
mean, that's kind of a cool Christmas experience for children who've never seen snow before. And some of you are maybe going, snow is not so wonderful because you grew up with it, but we didn't. So taking your kid to go play in some snow is a Christmas memory they will not forget.
it's it's kind of fitting though. There's a couple of places that do they create snow. A couple of places around the city uh, put down sheets of ice and do ice skating, including, I mean, we've talked about downtown Summerlin a lot, but they also have an outdoor ice rink where you can go skate. There's a few more places. Is there anywhere else on your list to go see Santa? No, no more places on the list to go see Santa, but there is, if you go to the Cosmopolitan Hotel, which is on the strip, if you're more inclined to be on the strip, they also turn their outdoor pool area into a skating rink, and they show movies, and you can rent the fire pits and sit fireside, drink hot cocoa or a hot toddy, watch movies, watch your kids ice skate. It's just a whole evening of fun. And that's right there on the strip. You don't have to venture off anywhere that's really unfamiliar. Uh, but there's a few more places, I'm sure.
That do the ice rink?
Well,
Well,
yeah, or do
we
anything.
do have a few actual ice rinks in the city where you can go ice skating
Well, yeah.
throughout the year, but the special Christmas time ones that everyone sort of knows about, yes, is on the at the Cosmo on the Strip is probably one of the most well-known ones, and the downtown Summerlin. And then other places that make snow, we mentioned it earlier, is the Mystic Falls Park. They make snow indoors during the holiday season, so it goes along with their shows every night. And then, like we said, Town Square is another place. I'm sure there's probably others, but these are the top ones for our list. But
Yeah.
hey, if you know of some other ones, email us and let us know, and we'll add it to our list.
So just kind of quickly recap. If you want to meet Santa, there's places like Enchant Las Vegas at the Las Vegas Ballpark, the Ethel M Holiday Cactus Garden. There you can watch the million twinkling lights and meet Santa Claus and get some chocolate. The glittering lights at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, which is where they have NASCAR races throughout the year. That's where you can ride the Santa tram, and at the end of it, you can meet Santa himself, or if you choose to stay in your vehicle, you can drive through and look at all the beautiful, beautiful lights. Other places you just mentioned Mystic Falls at Sam's Town Casino, the Santa Chalet at downtown Summerlin, and a lot of these places again, you can a few of them check out beforehand. You can bring your dog. You can reserve times for your animals to come and meet Santa as well. The Galleria Mall at Sunset. You can go to Bass Pro Shops or even the Fashion Show Mall or like the District at Green Valley Ranch. Or if you want a real like Polar Express type of ride, there is the North Pole Express because Polar Express is copywritten, so people can't say Polar Express, but they mean Polar Express. It's so dumb, right? But North Pole Express at the Boulder Railroad Museum in Boulder City, which is the town that connects right to the Hoover Dam. So there's a lot of great places, and a lot of those places we mentioned, like glittering lights. They have the full on lights that you can go see if you don't have kids, or if you're not interested in meeting Santa, or he kind of creeps you out. Don't go to that. But there's like Rockin' Christmas at the M Resort Casino, and Magical Forest at Opportunity Village, which benefits our community. And of course, if you want something free on the Strip and just beautiful every single year and just mystifying by itself, the Bellagio Conservatory Botanical Gardens, which they keep a whole staff of botanical garden engineers year round doing things. So no matter when you visit the Bellagio, you're going to see just a beautiful scene. I don't know.
Right. Before we moved here, I never would have thought of like people coming to Vegas for the holidays, but we've been here 10 years now, and every year we find something new that the city does, and it's always kind of over the top because it's Vegas and you have to go over the top, right? But I get it now. I get why people would come here for the holidays because if you're going to go see lights, this is the place to do it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, we have lights all year round. So it made me laugh because I'm like, yeah, I mean, our whole life is lights. I mean, you have to have, blackout curtains everywhere because it's just nothing but lights here, just all the time with the lights. I
But
love it.
we do Christmas display. As you were saying, you can go in just about anywhere and see a fantastic Christmas display because the city doesn't know how to not decorate, how to not go over the top for stuff.
And if you're staying for New Year's, that's a whole different animal. It's a whole different wonderfulness right there for New Year's as well. So, but hey, how do you do Christmas in your town? We want to know. We honestly do. Drop us the line. Go to fullmetaltraveler.com. Let us know. How do you guys do Christmas? Or do you do Christmas? Not everyone does. Let us know. Is it the big tree in the middle of the town? Do you tie antlers to poor animals and just make them pose for pictures? Whatever you do, it's an Unscaled Travel Show. We'll see you next time.